On this episode of DIY Speed, the Rustbird breaks in half on the lift.
What's up, guys? Another day here at the shop. Today is Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. One of the two. Might be Tuesday today, might be Wednesday. And yeah, not really playing around much. Been a busy week at the office, haven't had a chance to come out here and play with all the toys, but got to do some maintenance on the daily drivers. So this car over here is a Lexus ES300H. I bought this a year old, way back when, and it's in the golden age now where it's paid off and all kinds of fun. I should probably put it in the angle, in the camera angle. But yeah, so my wife drives this every day. We really only use it to have, you know, comfort. If not, I'm driving around in Big Red, which has air conditioning now. So honestly, same car, same thing. Once you have air conditioning, it's all the same shit. And yeah, still got the Firebird sitting, F2 shitty, and this Honda Accord, Buddy's car right here. We're gonna throw some new brake pads on it, and maybe change the oil on that too. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna throw this up on the lift, the Lexus, dump the oil on it, and get it where she's purring again. Looks good to me. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today is Friday, about 2 in the afternoon. I got a couple hours now. We got our 69 Firebird, of course. Threw some tires on it. We're gonna take it off the jack stands. Gonna wash it off real quick, and it's going inside the shop. Well, that doesn't look too sketchy to me. That should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that should work. Wheel dollies up front, wheels in back. It is in neutral, so this should work out. And yeah, let's give her a tug. Okay, so it's lined up to go in the garage. Before I push it in, I want to clean it out as best as I can. I still haven't been in the trunk, so there is a cesspool in there, and it is she's leaking a little bit. She's leaking just a little bit, but I like them a little wet. So we're gonna go ahead, spray her down with the high pressure wishy washer, and then we're gonna put it inside, get it up on the lift.
So do I look safe enough? I feel safe. I think I'm fine. Yeah, that's fine. I couldn't find the hoses for the old suckulator. I should use the new blow-a-lator. So what I'm gonna do is knock all the cobwebs I could find off of it and hope to God that some black widow doesn't bite me while I'm sticking my hand up in a dark place. I could barely breathe in this. I can't believe people wore this in the beginning of the pandemic, man. That's some hardcore stuff. Anyways, I'll get to it.
So, with enough persuasion from the whirly-woo and a little bit of removal, you guys get to see this for the first time. You think there's anything dead in there? Here she goes. Oh, that's why it's sitting so low. The suspension self-clearanced. All right, that's as shitty as I thought it would be. So I think let's clear out the garbage. And look, it's got the original jack in it still too. Look at that. That, I'm sure that still works. Still, that should work just fine still. Everything about this car is just completely rusted out. We're not gonna stop though. I won't stop. Oh, stay open there, buddy. Hold on, let me get you some support. It's just falling right through the floor. What do we got? Tire iron. Cute little shovel. This. Let's see. So, lube gun. Motor oil, 10W40 HD. Christie day gas with antifreeze and conditioner. Gasoline, antifreeze, and conditioner. Oh, this is winter mix. Rust. Let's see what else we got here. This is like another, that's funny, windshield washer fluid. Just throw that down there. That's in good shape. Look at this. Constitution State. Look at that. 1980, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone watching, that says September 1980. It's good that I have this. Need that. Ooh, there's something in here. From Bradley's. Weather seal. So I guess at some point they were planning on resealing something in it. Another brush, or a brush. The original spare tire. I bet that rim's in much better condition than the ones that were on the ground. What else is here? Pontiac. That's the tire iron. That's probably the original one. The T one I wouldn't imagine they came with. Let's see. All right. Take that out. Just lay it on the ground. And let's see. You want to unscrew that, see if it'll come out? See if it's out already? See if the whole thing lifts out, the whole tire. Oh yeah. No, that came out. It's not in such bad shape. Look at that. Still got the factory paint on it. You just set it down. Let's pull that tire out. Safe to say that's rusted out. that is cool. We're finally in the trunk.
94.
94, the year on it? No.
Date code is 94.
The date code's 94? No way. So that means somebody was in it. That means it must have been driven. You see the date code? Where's the date code? 3194110. Hey, if you guys know things about date codes, this is a Uniroyal. Is that the date code 3194? Polyester, is that the size? This tire's destroyed. This is worse than the tires that were outside. This right here. That's garbage. Trunk's open. Took a little bit of persuasion. You can see somebody tried to ink this at one point, but look at the paint on this on the inside. How cool is that? Man.
All right, well, we cleaned up as much as we could again. Now that the trunk was open, we cleaned it up some more. And
it's still a little dusty out here, but cleaned it up as best as we could. Got the floors. little bit of rust holes. It's bad. A couple more rust holes. It's bad. But the roof, it's bad. So at least we have the front end. That's bad. We'll pressure wash it one more time just to try and clean it as much as we can off of it. And then inside the shop. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. I don't know if anybody watches Matt's off-road recovery, but all right. We got it cleaned up, trunk open, garbage out of the trunk. Washed it down a bit more to knock some cobwebs and mold out of it. Took the windshield out of it because that was trash. I think that's high enough. Set it on the safeties. On that. All right, boys, ladies and gentlemen, manly men, manly women, womanly women. We are up on the oh, not so bad. A little bit of self-clearancing here. Yeah, it's gonna need a new subframe. And then, where's the rear frame rails? Oh, they don't exist anymore, huh? It's got a tree growing in it. That's factory. Still got the factory exhaust. Belt buckle rather. What else is here? Oh, here's the rear frame rail. Yeah, that is just not existent anymore, right? And that's holding up the car. Is that sketchy? I think so. Is that sketchy? Oh, this side's okay. Oh, not so bad. But then, the back part of it, that's really holding the car up over there, isn't it? Yeah, man. Look at that, a little bit of weight reduction. Not so bad. A little muffler action. Bet she pursed quiet. I can see upper skirt. Look boys, you can see right up her skirt. Anyways, so this is scaring me. This, no reason to be worried too much. Scary. What's the worst that'll happen? It'll fall off the lift, right? It's not like any of us have anything to go home for. Lies. Just lies. All right. Solid. Solid. Knock, knock, knock. Ooh, just a little rough edges there. Figure out how to get that unbolted. Figure out how to get that unbolted. Figure out how to get that unbolted. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Look at that. Still has a... I don't know what's holding that in still. A hope and a prayer and a fuel line. So that's got to come out. Start dropping parts like flies, boys. All right. Funk to the monk. Yeah. Rear end's not locked up. This wheel still won't let go. We'll finger that out. These wheels, well, the replacements that I bought for these that are too big and don't want to roll because they're hitting all sorts of stuff, though they do roll with enough persuasion, they won't hold air, but these will. Got an update for you guys. So, Rustbird's been on the lift and slowly just disconnecting stuff. Took the master cylinder off. Took the drive shaft out, the exhaust off, so that I could pull the motor out of it. And it shifted a little bit on the lift here just now, and it took us a minute to figure out why, but I think we figured it out. It separated from the subframe. So the only part holding the subframe in is the little bolts in the back that go through the body. So essentially, the front half of this is falling off, the back half of it is falling back, and there's nothing holding it together anymore. So if I let this all the way down now, right, we'll let the lift all the way down, it'll couple back together.
Let's see here. And here you see the body coming right back onto the subframe. There you go.
Watch out, it might give and just fall backwards. Now it's good as new. I mean, we could race it today. So yeah, I got to pull the subframe out. Just 2 more bolts. This is all is holding it in. I'm going to assume that they're super rusty and are going to strip, and you probably just cut the whole damn thing out at this point. And we'll be left with just a body and the subframe discoed. So it's somewhere around 1:30 in the morning on a Saturday night, early Sunday morning. We're gonna see if we can get that done with relative ease. If not, flip it on the road to another day. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, we're gonna get back to work and see what the next thing is here. You know what? I really think that part of what's holding it in is the steering box still being on. Remember we wanted to disconnect that? If I disconnected the steering box from the steering column, the car might have fallen. It might have just let go there. A precautionary tale of dealing with old cars like this is when you got something as rusty as this car, you can't trust it for a second. So it's the next day, Sunday. It's Sunday evening. I didn't get the chance to do any work on the car today. Really all I did was clean up. I got out of here at about 3 a.m. yesterday, or this morning. So just cleaning up. I got to go home, prep for the week, back in the gym, all the little things that go into the Monday to Friday shuffle. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it to this point and you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. This channel is a work in progress. I'm learning what to do here so far as editing, so far as recording, content, what people want to see, what people don't want to see, what I myself am capable of with, time and monetary constraints. But so far I've thoroughly enjoyed everything we've done here. I have to say it scared the shit out of me that this car broke the way that it did. And obviously, like, we knew it was going to happen, right? Nobody here is denying the fact that this car is in terrible shape. One of the big driving factors for me even keeping this thing around was the fact that I could potentially get it titled. We're trying every avenue with the old owner to get that done, but because it's been so many years, it's really up in the air whether or not that's going to happen. So at a certain point, this car might be too big for my boots, right? And I think that some people call that out from the beginning. I didn't want to believe it because I just fell in love with this thing right away, and it would really be an accomplishment for me to be able to at least get this thing to do a burnout, right? But seeing that the shape that it's in, you know, there's no rear frame rails, the suspension's gone in the rear, like just completely, the shackles are gone. The front end not really being attached to the car anymore, no floors in the middle, the roof, all of the issues that go into it, that, you know, if I can get it titled, then at least the VIN is worth something, right? You buy a repo body, reproduction body, and there is somewhere to go with this. But if I can't get it titled, really I'm just sitting on trim, emblems, parts for another car that could be on the road. It could be a beautiful car. So I think a little bit of weighing of, you know, should this go to the next person or can I title it? And really the decision comes down to, can I title it? If I can, then I'm going to proceed. If I can't, which I'm going to know pretty soon now, whether or not that's going to work, just down the road to somebody who's going to take care of it. I mean, I absolutely promise this car will not make it into a junkyard. There's no way that this thing's going to get destroyed. It might rot in somebody's yard, but only because they picked it clean of anything that's worth cleaning up, you know, worth taking off of it. And at the end of the day, I hope that whoever does use this car, whether it's me, whether it's somebody else who takes it, that it does get some chance of dignity, of, you know, just, let's face it, they don't make 1969 Firebirds anymore. They're getting harder and harder to find. And it does break my heart that this car sat in the way that it did and literally was forsaken, was forgotten. You know, it was destroyed by time when this could have been, you know, a beautiful, when it was parked, it was a beautiful car, I'm certain of it. So anyways, done rambling. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share to your friends. I hope to have a lot more content for you in the future. With or without this car, we're going to make it work. We're going to make exciting stuff. After all, this is DIY Speed. We're here to do it ourselves. Our backyard mechanics, our weekend warriors. We're here to make this an exciting time for anyone who watches it. A lot of growth for me. I've learned a lot already in this process. Very happy to do it. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. I'll see you later.